Welcome, dear friend, to the 5th episode of Practical Ways to Cope with Grief, Life After the Loss of a Loved One. This is Through the Tunnel of Grief. I am Theodora. In this space, we explore ways to nurture ourselves and loved ones through the many shapes and seasons of grief, from the raw ache of losing a loved one to the quiet heartbreak of divorce or separation. This podcast is here to inspire, inform, encourage, and remind you that you are not alone. So let's walk this tunnel together. You don't have to walk through it alone. So far, we have walked together through the comfort of support systems, the healing of journaling, the peace of gardening, and the companionship of pets. Today, we'll step into another way to cope with grief, which is art. Specifically, drawing, painting, and even simple doodling. I am not a painter. I don't have the skill to draw portraits or painting landscapes. But doodling, that became my quiet therapy. And I've learned that you don't have to be an artist to let art hold your grief. I discovered doodling when I was anxious. My pen would start moving on its own, creating little shapes and swirls on the corner of my notebooks. I didn't think much of it at first, but over time, I noticed something. When I doodled, my mind became calm. It was like grief took a back seat. My thoughts slowed down. I could breathe. The simple act of putting pen to paper, with no rules, no expectations, made my heart feel lighter. I remember one particular heavy evening. I had been crying for hours. My chest ached. I felt suffocated. I picked up a notebook and began to doodle circles, flowers, and random shapes. By the time I looked up, an hour had passed. My heart wasn't healed, but it was calmer. My mind, for the first time that day, felt blank and peaceful. That's when I realized art doesn't have to be about talent. It can simply be about expression. Why art helps in grief? The first one, it bypasses words. Sometimes grief is too heavy to explain. Art gives you another language, shapes, colors, and patterns. The second one, it calms the nervous system. The repetitive motion of doodling or painting can be meditative, slowing your breathing and easing anxiety. The third one, it gives form to feelings. You may not know what you're feeling until you see it on paper. A swirl of red may show anger, while soft blues may reflect sadness. And lastly, art creates beauty from pain. Even in grief, creating something tangible can be deeply healing. Some practical guidance. The first one, start small. Doodle while you listen to music or sip tea. The second one, don't judge your art. This isn't about galleries. It's about release. The third, try colors. Use crayons, watercolors, or markers. Let color express what words cannot. Create a routine. Maybe a grief sketchbook, where each page is an honest reflection of how you feel. Take a piece of paper right now. Draw one shape, any shape that represents how you feel today. Don't overthink it. Let it flow. Dear friend, your art doesn't have to make sense to anyone but to you. Let it be your language of healing. In our next episode, we will explore the spiritual journey through grief, how faith, questions, and seeking meaning can bring light into darkness. Until next time, take care, dear friend.